Leicester City 0, Man United 3, man. An easy dust down at the King Power Stadium. A nice formality win. And we can just go into the international break with some confidence. And I have to start with that man again, Bruno Fernandez. Simple. He was topping every metric tonight. And he just keeps doing it, doesn't he? He just keeps doing it, whether it's against Arsenal, whether it's in Europa League, whether it's against bottom of the league. In this moment in time, shout out Gary Neville, he's just doing the business, and he's the most inevitable thing about our team right now. Inevitable in a good way. It's inevitable he's going to score. It's inevitable he's going to assist, and it's inevitable that he's going to be involved in goals. And now he goes into the company of Wayne Rooney, Eric Cantona, Ryan Giggs, and David Beckham as players to score over 50 goals and assists for Man United in the Premier League era. So that's not bad company for somebody who needs to get the hell out of our club. It's not bad company for somebody in which we need to move on so the team can get better. It's not bad company for somebody who hinders the team and throws his arms up too much and gives the ball away. It's not bad company since he's been there. Look, again, the argument can always be, where's he taken us to? He himself has taken us to 13th, and you guys know my feelings on that. I just think it's so misguided. The guy is literally our best player. He's been our most consistent player since he's been at the club. Whilst everyone's had these patches of or decent seasons here or there, his numbers have never dropped. His numbers are the same. His impact is the same as when we were second, as when we're 13th and 14th and 15th. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And the mentality that he shows, despite all the criticism, which some of it is, is right when he has bad games, got called him out. I've called out loads of bad Bruno performances, and I'm not saying that like he has to be this untouchable figure. You can't criticize his game, or you can't criticize bits of it and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that in the future, if you said to me he's going to sell Bruno Fernandez at this age and go and get Florian Wirtz or something like that, or go get Musiala, great. But this is the type of impact that he's having in terms of the numbers across Europe's top 5 leagues of people in this position. These are the players you've got to mention. These types of players, these types of creative players, like all your favorite players who everyone gasses up and lauds, in terms of impact of doing the job of an attacking midfielder, which is to create chances and score goals. He's doing it. He's doing it. And he's running after every blade of grass and making sure he covers everything in the pitch. And he's trying to pay out of his own pocket for some of the failings of Ineos when they're trying to make cuts, but he's not allowed. What do you want? What do you want in the worst Man United team there's ever been? So shout out Bruno Fernandez. That's enough on him. Rasmus Hojlund finally breaks his duck. I told you lot. Invest into Rasmus for this game. I said it in the preview. The title was Rasmus is going to break his duck. And he did that with the first goal. And you just felt something after the Real Sociedad game. You just thought, you know what? I just like the way he played. Even though he didn't score and he snatched at a few chances, it was a big improvement in his performance. It was. And I know people can say, is this what we're doing now? Oh my God, the guy hasn't done anything for 22 games or however long the Barron spell was. And now you do. All we can do is assess the games. We've rightly so cussed him and, been critical of his performances in this Barron spell, because that's what we have to do. But when we see something decent from him, we also have got to give him his praise as well. And against Sociedad, you could see little glimpses of what we want to see. Even though he wasn't scoring, you could see it. And you know what? Also, I could see as well that he was more confident, and he took that confidence into that chance. Great ball by Bruno Fernandez. He takes a couple of touches, sets himself, puts it on his right foot, bang, into the bottom corner. And that was like some of the finishes we've seen from Rasmus last season. You know what I mean? Of course, it's been a long time without scoring. The next 3 games in the Premier League is going to show us whether we have turned the corner or not towards the back end of the season, because it looks like we're a little bit more comfortable in the system. I can see players looking more confident, but Forest away, City at home, Newcastle away, we're going to find out. We're going to find out about us in these next batch of games. But for now, until we get there, fair play. Rasmus Hojlund really, really need that. Took his goal really well. I'm here for that. Garnacho also, I think he got his first goal under Amorim. He was offside for the first one, and Rasmus would have got an assist for that, by the way, another goal involvement. But he still got it, and Bruno was semi-involved in that one. I think it was Vardy who actually gave the ball to him. But yeah, Bruno still with a bit of involvement there. And Garnacho finishes past the keeper, which with a good finish as well. So that's two players, again, where the confidence is growing. And let's talk about Aiden Heaven. Let's talk about Aiden Heaven. Firstly, I really hope he's not going to be out for as long or sort of for as bad as that looked. Foot got stuck in the turf, and Daka obviously makes his ankle roll as well. Not good. Didn't look good at all. And you could see Aiden Heaven immediately like signal to the bench he's in trouble. It didn't look good, and it's the last thing he needed. He's playing so well, and looked like he could really have a little extended run in the team. The injuries come at a bad season. I'm not going to lie, I really fear the worst for him in terms of like being out for the rest of the season. Fingers crossed, but you know, we're in March now. There's only a couple of months left of the season, and you know, for the next couple of weeks, we ain't even playing until early April. So only really 2 months left of the season, and that didn't look good. It didn't look good. But he was playing excellently, really composed on the ball, strong in the duels, confident, stepping in, reading his situations of good positioning as well. And I just really liked his performance up until then. And he, you know, for 1.5 million from Arsenal, this kid was on the bench. I think he got a couple of minutes in the EFL Cup, Carabao Cup. And you just think, wow, he really has started his professional career, and now he's going to have an injury which looks bad. So yeah, I mean, Lenny Yoro, I mean, he played all year at Lille first, but as soon as he came in at United, he had a long injury before he could get going. So just annoying because he was doing really, really well. But a big shout out to him. Another shout out to Matthias de Ligt as well. Just rock solid, this guy, man. Absolutely rock solid. Just honestly, just defending the box. You see some of the blocks that he was doing, the pride that he takes in defending properly. And I've said it last few weeks, like him and Yoro. I know Yoro got the injury, but de Ligt hasn't. Ever present, always available. Can't think of many injuries. I think he had a bit of illness here or there. Been available for us. And in the last sort of month or two, he's really come on. He's really come on and shown that he's a competent defender when we've got injuries as well. So big up to de Ligt. Lindelof, listen, he was shaky at stages, but at least he managed to last the game so we could get through. Shout out to him. Mazraoui, again, solid. Had to play a variety of different positions. Toby Collier coming in there, right wing back, then into midfield. Used the bench quite well. So a few players were tired. Christian Eriksen didn't have a good game as well. He was very wasteful. Got Xerxes in there. He did okay. But yeah, listen, a win's a win. We go into the international break on a calm vibe with some much needed confidence. And Mason Mount as well didn't get off the bench today, but he can train for another couple of weeks and he can start getting some minutes as well. So all in all, easy day at the office. Well done. Bruno, man of the match, of course. Who else could it have been? I'm out of here. Peace.